Hi guys, guess who's back? Okay, so my family take the mick out of me for saying hi guys, but I feel like it's an Ellie thing, so we're just gonna keep it. Long time no see. So it's been about 5 years since I last did a video. A lot has changed, I've aged. Yeah, life has happened basically. And I was wondering whether to come back, not to come back, but I've been watching YouTube quite a lot lately and it's kind of given me the bug to get back. And I know some of you will probably be pleased to see me because I had some regular subscribers back in the day that used to love watching my videos. I used to love making them as well, so why not? I've written down all of the significant moments over the past 5 years so I can quickly just give you a bit of an update, a bit of a comeback video, and then moving forward the videos obviously will be a little bit different, a little bit more, I want to make it a little bit more lifestyle, chatty, probably a lot more fitness related as well, because since when I last filmed I've become even more of a fitness fanatic. I absolutely love it, it's my passion, it's my life basically. So yeah, so hopefully that will be more in my channel now. So the channel will probably be less beauty. Side note, I decided to film as I am today. I used to really get made up, wash my hair, do my makeup for videos, but in recent years, and I've got older and more comfortable in myself, I decided, you know what you see is what you get. I'm like this 95% of the time, so if I wait to film a video when I'm like all made up, then I just won't do them very often. So here I am in all my natural glory, just a tiny bit of mascara and a little bit of eyebrow makeup, so there we are. So we will flip back right to 2015 where I left off. So in that year, I actually officially became Ellie. Now some of you might be like, what? Because you've always been Ellie on YouTube. I have always been Ellie on YouTube, but some of you probably won't know that my birth name was actually Danielle. But from about 2006 I went by Ellie at like school and then through university and etc. And I've always just preferred Ellie as the name. I feel like it suits me better. I've not really got anything against the name Danielle, but I just didn't really see myself as a Danielle. So in 2015 I took myself off to the solicitors and I got my name changed by Deepol. So yeah, I've been Ellie ever since. 2015 also was the year that I decided to sort my teeth out. So watching back over old videos actually does make me cringe a lot, but not just for the fact of what I'm saying, but also my teeth. So I went about and got Invisalign braces. Like I sourced a really good dentist, I did a lot of research, and then I paid a hefty tag for the Invisalign. But to be honest, it was one of the best things I did. My teeth are no means perfect now, but they're so much better than they were and feel a lot more confident, so that was a biggie for me. So I feel like 2016 was a really fun year for me. I actually did quite a lot for charity. I did a lot of charity work, so I actually climbed Mount Snowdon, which in my opinion wasn't really that difficult. My fitness level was really high at the time. I still like to think that I could do it now, but yeah, so I did Snowdon, raised a lot of money there. I did a 3-hour spin-a-thon, and this charity work resulted in late 2016 I got invited to like a ceremony at the Houses of Parliament. So that was really fun and it was like really cool because it's not often you get to party at the Houses of Parliament. But a little bit before the Houses of Parliament party, I actually started filming for quite a well-known TV show called Take Me Out. So I laugh about it really because it was very random how it came about. I've never really been one for dating. I'll talk about this later in my channel. So the fact that I actually went on a dating show is quite laughable. And so what happened is my auntie actually sent me the application link. So I thought, you know what, I'll just apply just for the laugh. And also I've always been really into TV work, so I'm not sure if I ever touched on it in my previous videos, but I went to stage school for a few years in my late teens, and I've always been really interested in TV and acting. Anyway, I applied not expecting to hear anything, and then what do you know, I get a call, they want me to audition. I go and audition. Again, I really don't think, with the numbers being so high, I didn't think I'd get on, to be honest with you. But I ended up getting a call and I got on the show, and I was on for 3 episodes. And no, I didn't go to Fernando's. It was actually a fantastic experience, and I'm actually connected to quite a few of the girls still from the show. So we had like a lot of girl power vibes going on. The guys weren't really for me, but again, I suppose I will touch on this later in my channel. But yeah, it was a fantastic experience, and Paddy McGuinness was just so funny, so funny. He sort of made the whole show. I would say the most scary part were the stairs that you have to walk down, and a little bit of behind the scenes info. You actually had to walk down the stairs twice in one show. So you walk down, the audience, live audience are there, they're cheering you on, you get to your podium, and then you're made to run back up the stairs and walk down again, which obviously is really daunting, because I wasn't actually allowed to wear any of my own shoes. They gave me the shoes to wear, and they were really high and quite uncomfortable, many of them were. And obviously you've got the audience like watching you, but luckily I didn't fall down the stairs or anything like that, so it's all good. In 2017, Take Me Out actually aired, so it was the weird series that didn't air until like the April of that year. It was one that was like delayed because of different programs or whatnot, so we had to wait a really long time from filming it in like the November to then airing it in the April. But that was really fun. I had a little Take Me Out party and we had a laugh, and I didn't say anything too cringe or anything like that, so it was all good and it was all quite fun. The only other real significant thing that I wanted to pull out from 2017 was I actually finally got to see my idol, which is the one and only Celine Dion. So growing up, her songs and her ballads were always ones that I would sing when I was having singing lessons. My first performance was actually to My Heart Will Go On. So Celine Dion was just everything to me, and she still is. I'm actually due to see her next year. It's been rescheduled. But yeah, 2017, she was amazing. When the note of My Heart Will Go On came, the first chord, like it was the last number she did, I literally cried my eyes out. And for those that don't know, and you will get to know probably, I am not really a crier. I don't really get emotional like what even month is it? April of 2021, and not cried this year. I just don't really cry that often, so it was really strange. I was just absolutely crying my eyes out, but oh, it was the best. Like, Celine Dion is amazing. Her lungs, well, 2018 it got really exciting. I got the opportunity, I've got an itch. I got the opportunity to jump out of a plane, so do a skydive for charity, and absolutely, no pun intended, jumped at the chance. plane has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I am quite a bit of like an adrenaline junkie. I do like things that make me scared. I love roller coasters. I kind of like the lack of control. Like once you're on that roller coaster, you cannot stop it. It's going to go over and down and round and whatever. I just absolutely love it. Jumping out of a plane was the next level. Like it was just unreal, and just, I'd say once in a lifetime experience, but if I got to do it again, I would. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's such a rush. And then later in 2018, I'd actually been working on something really, really special to me, and it still very much is. So I haven't touched on jobs currently. So a lot of you, if you watched my anxiety video, which I watched back a little while ago, and wow, it's quite hard to watch. It's very bizarre, but I left primary school teaching basically in 2015, and I did leave it there. I've not done anything with it since. So I talked about the business that I got involved in, which was Forever Living Products, and I actually had an amazing time doing that business, and I did it for about 3 years, self-employed, so fully self-employed, that's all I did. And you know, I met some amazing people. I'm still connected to many of those people now. It was one of the best experiences, and it really helped me move on from leaving my teaching career behind, and it sort of gave me the confidence. I'd do presentations, you know, talk to people that I didn't know on a day-to-day basis, so it really, really did help my confidence levels. So I'm always forever grateful, no pun intended there again. But I left that behind, yeah, sort of the start of 2018 really, and I started doing some office work, so I became a receptionist, and I really do enjoy reception because, you know, you get to chat to people, you answer the phones, make drinks, like, you know, you do the pretty standard stuff, but I do actually really enjoy reception as a role. So I started doing that, but I was working full-time on reception, and the little entrepreneur in me just wasn't quite fulfilled. Like, I've never been one of those people that can be happy with going to a 9-to-5 job and then going home and that's it, and then living for the weekend. I mean, fantastic if you're one of those people, and to be honest, I really sort of admire you for that. Like, I kind of wish that I was fulfilled with that and I was happy with that as life. But unfortunately, this little thing inside of me, just, I've got this little fire burning all the time, and I just love like entrepreneurship and like creativity, and yeah, it's just, that's me really. So I really was looking for a new business, and I'd had the experience obviously of the MLM company for years before that. So that gave me quite a lot of confidence, knowledge of what to do with business and how to conduct myself, and you know, that I was actually pretty good at sales as well. Like, sales is a passion for me. Like, I really enjoy doing it because I'm quite honest and open, and I always share my thoughts, and that sort of gives that sense that you know, you can buy from somebody because they're being real with you. I looked into selling a few things. First of all, I thought that it was going to be sort of rose gold orientated, like jewellery, potentially makeup, you know, things that I was really interested in. I have a rose gold obsession. I don't think that happened back then, but in the last 5 years it's developed. I love rose gold. So I came up with a business name, which is Elle Obsession, and I say is because it is actually my business now, and it's my baby and I love it. But after sampling a few products and trialing a few things, I actually realised that my passion and the thing for me was actually to sell activewear, so women's gym wear, because it makes sense really, because I live in the gym, and that is not an exaggeration. Like, I have 2 gym memberships at the moment, and I'm so passionate about it. I love training. I get a real buzz for it. It helps my mental health. It's just life to me. I absolutely love it. So when I started sampling activewear leggings and realised that they were much better than the previous ones I were buying. I was like, you know what, this could actually be it. This could be what I need to keep me busy, to keep my passion going, you know, to help actually women buy good gym wear but actually make it affordable. So anyway, I don't want to make this an Ella Obsession video because I probably will do one later in my channel. But yeah, so 2018 was the end of that year. We actually did our first photo shoot, and that was I'd say fun, but it was so out of my comfort zone. And I think even like my photographer Chris, that I've worked with for many years now, like we just didn't really know what we both wanted and like how to sort of get the angles and images, and it was just such a new thing for us. But now we sort of got it to a T. And so I keep looking at something that's catching my eye. Yeah, so now yeah, we've got it down. But yeah, so we did the first photo shoot, and then I got the images, and 2019 was the launch year. So we launched, I always say we, but I launched in January 2019. I had previously for a few months been working on a website, so I'd been building my own website. I didn't have any startup funds or any help or anything like that, so yeah, it's kind of all me. I just got on with it really. I knew what I needed to do, so in any of my spare time I would just do it. So January the 26th, 2019, Ella Obsession was born and the website went live. Now, later in 2019, the business meant that I started making some new connections, and it opened up a few new doors for myself as well. And I came across the amazing business company that is Simply Ladies. And I got involved with those, and we got to do sort of a collaborative photo shoot. And I also got invited to have my Ella Obsession wear on their fashion show, and that was absolutely fantastic experience. I absolutely loved it. It was just like, wow, like my clothing is on a fashion show. Like it was, oh, like beyond my wildest dreams really. And yeah, so I became really, really good friends with Karan, who's the owner of Simply Ladies, and we still have a fantastic working relationship now. So we're just looking to reschedule the next photo shoot, and since then actually did another one. So we did the second one the beginning of 2020. But let's take it back to 2019, December 2019 actually. Wow. Okay, so this is like one of the most significant moments in my life, and that might sound quite bold, but I turned 30 and me and my best friend Hannah, we went to New York. Now, I've always wanted to go to New York City, like it's the dream. And to be honest, I actually underestimated it, because when I got there, everything was so much better. From start to finish, we just had the best time, and to the point that if I went back, I just don't think we could top what happened the first time. But I would like to go back. Absolutely amazing city. Like, we had the best time, like I've already said. Turning 30 wasn't too bad, let me tell you.
That's what we do. Birthday people, what I need you to do is super simple, okay? I just need you to stand there and smile. Smile like you mean it. Stand there and smile and shimmy. Right? Just a little freestyle birthday shimmying like you do. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, I need singing and I need shimmying. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. Happy birthday to you. Just happy birthday, dear you. Shimmy.
Now, I was actually really lucky that I got to celebrate my 30th birthday in New York, because the end of 2019 was totally normal pretty much for most of the world apart from China. However, we all know what happened in 2020, and sort of March, well, so we did the fashion show, March 2022. I got to do the second fashion show. It was a more of an awards fashion show, absolutely amazing. Had a great time, everything was pretty normal. And then lockdown happened and the UK and pretty much all the world went into lockdown and the coronavirus hit. Now obviously I don't really want to go on too much about COVID-19 because to be honest we're still hearing it so much now. We're only just starting to lift restrictions now in the UK, so we can actually go outside now and go to the pub with people, but we have to sit outside, and the gyms have just opened, so I'm back in the gym. This is the second week back. Absolutely, missed it so much, it's amazing. So I don't really want to touch on it too much. Maybe I'll do another video about that or something, but there wasn't really that much to come out of 2020 other than Elle Obsession really grew at a really fast rate, which like was a completely unexpected thing to happen from a pandemic. Like I didn't know what to expect, so really grateful for that. Also I was on furlough, and I have to say furlough was a great time of my life personally, because I was obviously getting like sort of a wage for not actually doing my job but also just focusing on business. It was like the self-employed life but with like some extra money. It was, you know, it was good for me. I had a good lockdown, like I can't complain. First lockdown for me was good, but then I lost my job, so I was working sort of it was sort of covering reception but also doing like telesales. So it was a temporary contract, so when COVID hit and then I went on furlough, I kind of assumed that I wouldn't be carrying on with the job. And then when I got the call, and it was sad because I liked the people I worked with and everything, but it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, so I lost that job, so I just carried on with the business from then. But this is also very significant. New York was amazing, but this is just... So 2014 I became an auntie for the first time, and my sister had a little girl called Brooke, so I will include lots of photos of said child. And I love being an auntie, I love it, it's just the best thing ever. I don't really, you know, I will talk about this in another video, I don't want children really myself, so an auntie is like the next best thing because I love children. So I had a great time being an auntie to Brooke, and then in 2019, well actually no, was it, I think it might have been the start of 2020 now, I'm thinking about the dates. Anyway, my sister announced that she was having baby number 2. And I was totally like over the top excited. I think personally turning 30, I'm now 31, age wise I think my body clock did something and my body just like maybe wanted a baby. Even though I don't personally want a baby, I think my body sort of had hormones and craved a baby. So I was so excited for this little baby to come along, and he did. He came along on the 14th of September 2020, and it's my little baby George. So we call him, well I call him my little pig. Now that sounds a bit like horrible, like it's not, it's like an endearing little pig. So obviously there's Peppa Pig and then there's George Pig, a brother, so it kind of came from there, and then he does this little cute snorting, and just call him my little pig, and he's just so cute. So yeah, so he's a love of my life. I feel completely over the top love for him, and I can only explain that to be my hormones. Like it's not normal, I'm a bit obsessed with him. The smell of him and baby, and oh, just lovely. I am crazy, I know, but yeah, he's so cute, and I'm sure you will agree. So yeah, so 2020, quite a bad year for a lot of people. Wasn't the best really for me overall because, you know, lockdown life, but George was the absolute highlight of that year. So that brings us to 2021. It is, like I say, April. We've been on lockdown from the start of the year right up until 2 weeks ago, so we could only do sort of essential shopping. We couldn't mix with any other households really, other than a bubble, which I bubbled up obviously with baby George. I had to. Yeah, gyms were completely shut, so I've been working out in the conservatory, which has been awful. I've hated home workouts this time so bad. Yeah, so we kind of feel like, I don't know if everyone is of the same feeling to me actually, but I feel like this year has only just begun, because we've only just really started to feel like our freedom's coming back. So I feel like this is the start of 2021, like let's get it going now. Significantly this weekend, Elle Obsession launched a new collection, so we've launched the Essence collection. I'm really excited about it. It's super flattering and I love the design of it. So that's kind of all really that's happened up to yet. I have been quite busy in the past 5 years, so I haven't included obviously that many events because there'd be too many, but they are the significant moments of the last 5 years. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope some of you are coming back after watching me all those years ago. And for anyone new watching, hi, this is my channel. It's a bit scary because I'm putting it out more than I did in previous years. But I've got to the age now where I kind of just do me now, and I don't worry so much about what people think, because life's too short really. So try and be comfortable in your own skin and who you are, and you know, just roll with it. That's kind of my motto now. So thank you for watching. If you do want to subscribe and you want to see what future videos I'm going to do, then please do. And also if you've got any suggestions of what you might like to see, then I'm open for suggestions. I think we've got a day in the life of, favourites videos, maybe some hauls if I do any shopping. I'm not a big shopper anymore, but fitness videos, like we've got a few suggestions so far, but any more will be very welcome. And thanks for watching.